So yeah, after two wins in a row, including one on the road, it kind of seems from the outside like you guys are turning things around. Does it feel that way like inside the program too?
Yeah, I think so. I think the fellas have maintained a good attitude, throughout our ups and downs of the season, and it's just one of those things. You got to learn how to win on the road. You got to learn how to win tough games. You got to learn how to win in this league, and you know, through enough trial and error throughout the season, hopefully we're starting to turn the corner and trend in the right direction.
Gotcha. And then I have a completely unrelated question for a story I'm doing on the managers. You have been around, well, obviously your whole career, but including this, this senior group for, 4 years. I guess if you could speak to kind of, just what they do that we don't really get to see.
Those guys are really kind of the secret to the sauce of our success in the program. Their contributions and their efforts, whether it's on the court every day with practices and workouts, whether it's, their commitment to the program and cutting up film and doing analytical work and, all those things that go into game prep, practice prep. We have a phenomenal group of young people who help us and assist us every day. And our success is in a huge part because of their contributions.
Thanks.
Saddi, from the outside, it seems like the defensive intensity has been stepped up quite a bit. I guess beyond that, what improvements has the team made defensively, and how difficult is it to work with a team that has so many new pieces?
Yeah, I think our defensive pressure definitely has gone up. I think our awareness, of our assignments and what we need to do, especially in crunch time, because it's a possession game. And any given time during the course of a game, you can have a 2 or 3 minute stretch that really kind of determines the outcome of the game. And it's just being committed to sticking to our habits and our principles to put ourselves in the best position to win night in and night out.
Is there anyone particularly on the team who has embodied that? I know coaches have talked about Eli being a real captain defensively. I know Jace and I think it was Musa making diving plays over the last couple of games. Anyone who's really stepped up in that regard?
I think it's been a collective effort. I mean, obviously Eli being here as long as he is, he's always the anchor and another coach out there on the floor. He's always giving direction. But as much as these young people talk off the floor, it's amazing how much, sometimes you have to encourage them to use their voices on the floor, right, during the course of games. And so, again, I think it's just now a creature of habit, doing those little things that we've been trying to enforce since we got together in July as a unit. And but I think every night, everybody's showing up, and it's a new guy. And those plays that you mentioned with Musa and Jace and those last couple of days, those are inspiring plays. Those are plays that don't necessarily show up in the stat sheet, but the results of their effort, their intensity, it definitely changes the mood of your defensive awareness during the course of a game.
Saddi, I have a question about Hunter. It seems like over the last month, it seems like he's taken his game to another level. I think he has like 4 20-point games in the last 5 games. I guess just have you seen a flip at all? And I guess does it seem like he's more motivated?
I don't know that I would say more motivated. Obviously, we expect a lot of him. We're going to play through him, and he's one of our leaders, and so with that comes more expectation. And he puts a lot of he challenges himself to be great, not only in this league but nationally. And we are well aware, like when he's good, you know, typically we're good. And so, you know, but that's what you would expect from a player of his caliber.